subscribe and tap the notification bell so you'll never miss a new story designed to calm the mind, ease the body, and guide you toward the restful sleep you deserve. As we begin, let's take a few moments to settle in. Find a comfortable position, perhaps lying down in bed or seated somewhere cozy. Allow your body to soften and release any tension from the day. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the support beneath you, your shoulders relaxing, your neck softening, and your arms resting comfortably at your sides. Take a slow, deep breath in, gently filling your lungs, and then exhale, releasing any tension, letting go of the day. Picture the worries and busyness of the day drifting away, as if carried by a gentle autumn breeze. Let the calm presence of this moment settle around you, quiet and soft, like a warm blanket on a cool autumn night. Allow yourself to become fully present here, with nothing left to do but enjoy the peaceful journey ahead. Tonight, we will follow a gentle spirit named Ember, a curious wanderer who often finds herself exploring hidden corners of the world. This evening, Ember is drawn to a place known as the Whispering Woods, a mystical forest where each season reveals its magic, and every leaf carries a quiet song. Take another slow, gentle breath in, and as you exhale, let your mind drift, joining Ember at the edge of these tranquil woods as we step into a world of calm and wonder. Ember stands quietly at the edge of the forest, bathed in the fading light of an autumn evening. The sun dips low in the sky, casting a warm golden glow through the trees and turning the forest into a tapestry of amber, russet, and gold. The air is cool and crisp, filled with the earthy scent of fallen leaves and the faintest hint of wood smoke drifting from somewhere deep within the woods. As Ember steps forward, she feels the soft crunch of leaves beneath her feet, their warm colors blending with the shadows to form a carpet of autumn hues. Each step brings a gentle rustle, a sound that seems to blend with the quiet murmur of the trees, as though the forest itself is welcoming her. The trees are tall and ancient, their branches stretching high above, creating a canopy that filters the last light of day. They stand silent and still, yet their presence feels alive, as if each one holds a secret, a memory of seasons gone by. Ember pauses for a moment, breathing deeply, letting the scent of the woods fill her senses. She feels the cool air on her skin, the soft rustling of leaves in the breeze, and a gentle warmth in her heart as she stands in this timeless place. As she takes in the beauty around her, Ember notices a faint trail winding deeper into the forest. It's barely visible, hidden among the fallen leaves and the shadows of twilight. But something about it calls to her, as though the forest itself is inviting her to follow. With a quiet smile, she steps onto the trail. letting her feet carry her into the heart of the whispering woods. Each step feels calm and intentional, her movements slow and unhurried, as though she is walking in harmony with the gentle rhythm of the forest. The light fades gradually as she moves deeper into the woods, the colors of the sunset blending with the rich hues of the leaves, creating a soft, dreamlike atmosphere. The world outside fades away, and only the gentle sounds and soothing presence of the whispering woods remain. In the quiet of the forest, Ember feels a sense of peace settle over her, a calmness that fills her from within, as though she is a part of the forest's story, woven into the tapestry of seasons and cycles. As she continues along the trail, she comes to a small clearing bathed in the last rays of golden light. It's a quiet open space surrounded by tall trees, their branches swaying gently in the breeze, as if they are welcoming her to rest. Ember finds a smooth fallen log at the edge of the clearing and decides to sit for a moment, allowing the peace of the woods to settle around her. She closes her eyes, taking a deep breath, and as she exhales, she feels her body relax even further, her mind quiet and calm. In this quiet moment, the forest feels alive yet still, as though it is breathing with her, sharing its peace and calm. She feels a deep connection to the woods, as though she is a part of its story, a part of the natural rhythm of the seasons. As Ember sits quietly in the clearing, she begins to feel a presence nearby, a warm, gentle energy that feels like an old friend. Out of the golden light and shadows, a figure begins to take shape. This is the spirit of autumn, a being who embodies the colors, scents, and calm energy of the season. The spirit of autumn appears as a figure cloaked in flowing robes that seem woven from the leaves themselves, in shades of amber, russet, and deep gold. Their face is serene, with eyes that hold the quiet wisdom of the earth and the calm understanding that comes with the changing of seasons. With a gentle smile, the spirit of autumn approaches Ember, their footsteps as soft as the falling leaves. A sense of warmth and peace radiates from them, and Ember feels herself relaxing even further, as though this presence is melting away any last traces of tension. "Welcome, Ember," the spirit says, their voices soft as the whispering leaves. "You have entered the whispering woods, a place where each season has its own story to tell. Each leaf carries a lesson." Ember listens, her gaze steady on the spirit of autumn, feeling a gentle curiosity and trust. "In autumn," the spirit continues, "we learn the beauty of letting go. Just as the trees release their leaves to the earth, we too can release what no longer serves us. It is a season of balance, of quiet renewal." The spirit gestures gently, and Ember watches as a cluster of golden leaves drifts softly from the trees, spiraling down to join the blanket of color on the forest floor. She feels a sense of release, as though the worries or burdens she carries are gently falling away. Like leaves drifting on the wind, the spirit of autumn reaches out, their hand warm and gentle as it rests on Ember's shoulder, offering a comforting presence. In this forest, the seasons are always changing, each one bringing its own gifts. Tonight, I will guide you through the seasons, so you may come to understand the beauty of each one. Together, Ember and the spirit of autumn walk further into the woods, their movements slow and graceful, blending with the soft rhythms of the forest. The light of dusk grows softer, and the air is filled with the comforting scent of autumn leaves, a reminder of change, balance, and renewal. As Ember walks beside the spirit of autumn, they travel deeper into the forest, following a narrow path lined with fallen leaves and softened by the evening mist. The air feels thick with the essence of the woods, a blend of damp earth, moss, and the fading sweetness of summer. The spirit's presence radiates warmth, their every step leaving a gentle shimmer in the air, as though the energy of the season follows them like a golden halo. They reach a part of the forest that feels different, as if the trees themselves hold their breath, honoring a quiet, ancient magic. The spirit of autumn stops, turning to Ember with a knowing smile. Here in the whispering woods, the seasons coexist, each one holding its place in harmony. The spirit says softly, "Tonight you will see the beauty of each season, a reminder that everything has its time, and that change is not to be feared but embraced." Ember's heart feels light as she steps forward, her eyes wide with wonder as she takes in the beauty around her. The path stretches into 4 distinct areas of the woods, each one embodying the spirit of a different season. With a nod, the spirit of autumn gestures for Ember to follow, leading her first to the part of the forest where winter has made its home. In the heart of the winter grove, tall evergreen trees stand like silent guardians, their branches dusted with a delicate frost that glistens in the faint light. The air is cool and still, filled with the crisp scent of pine and a touch of icy freshness that tingles in Ember's lungs. Each breath she takes feels clear and calming, as though winter itself is cleansing her mind, leaving only a sense of peaceful clarity. The spirit of winter appears, an ethereal figure draped in robes of silvery white and soft gray, like the gentle tones of a winter sky just before dawn. Their presence is cool yet comforting, bringing with it a deep, profound stillness. The spirit's eyes hold the calm of snow-covered landscapes and frozen rivers, a quietness that feels like both rest and renewal. Winter is the season of reflection, the spirit of winter says, their voice a soft whisper, like the rustling of snowflakes falling on a quiet night. It is a time to rest, to turn inward, to find strength in stillness. In this season, we learn the beauty of patience and the power of pause. Ember listens, feeling the calm energy of winter settle over her, cooling her mind and soothing her spirit. She closes her eyes, imagining herself as a part of this serene landscape. A silent tree rooted deeply in the earth, untouched by the busyness of the world, finding strength in the quiet of stillness. She feels as though she could stay here forever, wrapped in the calm embrace of winter. Her thoughts as light as snowflakes drifting through the sky. Leaving the winter grove, Ember follows the spirit of autumn along a winding path that leads to a new part of the forest. Here, the air feels warmer, filled with the gentle sense of fresh blossoms, dewy grass, and the earthy sweetness of rain-soaked soil. This is the glade of spring, a place alive with the promise of new beginnings and quiet hope. The spirit of spring emerges, a delicate figure wrapped in robes of soft greens and pastel pinks, adorned with blossoms that seem to bloom from within their being. Their energy is light and joyful, a gentle reminder of life's renewal and the beauty of growth. The spirit's eyes are filled with kindness, reflecting the innocence of young flowers and budding trees. Spring is a season of renewal, the spirit of spring says, their voice as soft as a morning breeze. In this time, we learn to nurture our dreams, to embrace growth, and to welcome change. Each bloom, each sprout, is a testament to the resilience of life. Ember breathes deeply, taking in the refreshing scent of the glade, feeling her heart swell with a quiet joy. She watches as delicate flowers unfurl their petals in the soft light, their colors bright and pure, like a painter's palette of pinks, blues, and yellows. Dew glistens on the grass, catching the light and sparkling like tiny jewels scattered across the ground. Kneeling down, Ember brushes her fingers over the soft petals of a wildflower, marveling at its beauty. The spirit of spring watches her, a gentle smile on their lips. Just as the flowers bloom, so too can you, they say, placing a hand over their heart. Allow yourself to grow, to reach toward the light, to embrace the changes that life brings. Ember closes her eyes, feeling a deep connection to the earth, to the cycles of growth and renewal that define each spring. She lets go of any fears, any doubts, and allows herself to feel hopeful, as though she is part of the endless dance of nature, always growing, always blooming. As Ember and the spirit of autumn continue their journey, they arrive at a sunlit meadow, alive with the vibrant colors of summer. Here, the grass is tall and wild, swaying gently in the warm breeze, and the air is filled with the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers, ripe berries, and the distant hum of bees. The spirit of summer steps forward, their presence warm and radiant, cloaked in robes of golden yellow and soft green. Like the colors of a sunlit field, their face is open and joyful, with eyes that reflect the warmth and light of a midsummer day. Summer is the season of abundance, the spirit of summer says, their voice rich and full, like the melody of a bird song. It is a time to celebrate life, to feel the warmth of the sun, and to find joy in the beauty around us. Ember feels the warmth of the meadow settling over her, filling her with a lightness, a sense of carefree happiness that is both grounding and uplifting. She smiles, letting the golden sunlight bathe her, feeling its warmth seep into her skin, as though she is soaking up the energy of the season itself. In this moment, she feels connected to the earth, to the wild beauty of the meadow, to the soft hum of life that fills the air. She watches as butterflies flit among the flowers, their wings catching the light, creating flashes of color that dance in the breeze. The spirit of summer reaches down, picking a handful of ripe berries from a nearby bush, offering them to Ember with a smile. Life is a gift, they say gently. Take joy in the small moments, the simple pleasures. Let the beauty of each day fill your heart with gratitude. Ember takes the berries, tasting their sweetness. Feeling the joy and abundance of summer fill her with a sense of gratitude, a reminder to appreciate the beauty of the world around her. She breathes deeply, savoring the moment, letting the warmth of the meadow and the sweetness of the berries fill her heart. Finally, Ember and the spirit of autumn return to the golden clearing where they first met. The air is cool and filled with the earthy scent of fallen leaves, a reminder of the quiet beauty of autumn. The spirit of autumn turns to Ember with a look of calm wisdom, their eyes reflecting the colors of the season, the warmth of the leaves, the golden light of dusk, the quiet strength that comes with change. Autumn is a time of balance, the spirit says softly, a season of letting go, of finding peace in the cycle of life. Just as the trees release their leaves, we too can release what no longer serves us, allowing ourselves to rest and renew. Ember nods, feeling a deep sense of understanding and peace. She watches as a gentle breeze lifts the fallen leaves, carrying them into the air in a quiet dance, a reminder that change can be beautiful, that there is grace in letting go. She takes a deep breath, feeling the peace of the forest settle over her, the quiet wisdom of the seasons filling her heart. In this moment, she feels connected to the cycles of nature, to the beauty of each season, each one a reminder of life's endless rhythm. Ember closes her eyes, allowing the calm energy of the forest to carry her into a state of deep relaxation. She is a part of this world, a part of the whispering woods, held by the timeless peace of nature. As the sun dips lower, casting long shadows across the forest floor, Ember follows the spirit of autumn toward the very heart of the whispering woods. Here, standing tall and proud, is an ancient oak tree, its wide branches spreading in every direction, forming a vast canopy that shelters the forest below. The oak's bark is weathered and textured, marked by the passage of countless seasons. Its roots twist and curve, winding deep into the earth, like the hands of time itself gripping the soil. Leaves in hues of amber and gold flutter from its branches, drifting gently to the ground in a quiet, timeless rhythm. The spirit of autumn gestures to the oak, a soft smile playing on their lips. "This is the great oak," they say, their voice carrying a tone of reverence. "It has stood here for generations, witnessing the cycles of life, the dance of the seasons. It is a place of grounding, a symbol of strength and resilience." Ember steps closer, feeling a quiet awe settle over her as she gazes up at the towering tree. The branches sway gently, as though the oak itself is breathing, and in its presence, she feels a sense of belonging, as if she is part of something vast and ancient. The spirit of autumn places a gentle hand on Ember's shoulder, guiding her to a soft patch of moss at the base of the tree. "Here you may rest," they say, their voice soothing. "Let the oak's strength support you. Let its roots ground you. Let its peace fill your heart." Ember settles onto the mossy ground, leaning back against the sturdy trunk of the oak. As she makes contact with the tree, she feels a warmth radiating from it, a gentle energy that seems to wrap around her, holding her in a comforting embrace. She closes her eyes, breathing deeply, letting the scent of the earth, the leaves, and the bark fill her senses. Each breath brings a deeper calm, a feeling of being held, supported, and connected to the heart of the forest. As Ember rests against the ancient oak, a profound stillness settles over her. She can hear the gentle rustling of the leaves above, a soft, steady sound that feels like a quiet lullaby, as though the forest itself is singing her to sleep. The leaves seem to carry whispers, messages from the woods, and as Ember listens, it feels as though they are speaking directly to her, sharing their secrets and wisdom. The whispers are calming, each one a gentle reminder of peace, patience, and the beauty of the natural world. One whisper tells her of the strength that lies in stillness, in taking moments to simply be, to feel connected to the earth and the quiet presence of nature. Another whisper speaks of resilience, of standing tall and rooted even as the winds of change blow through the trees. Ember's mind quiets as she listens, her thoughts growing soft and gentle, like leaves drifting in a breeze. She lets go of any remaining worries, allowing herself to fully embrace the peace of this moment. The spirit of autumn remains close by, their presence a calm, steady reassurance. They watch over Ember with a warm, knowing gaze, as if they too can hear the whispers, the secrets of the woods. Their energy feels like the comforting embrace of an old friend, a reminder that she is never alone, that the forest holds her in its gentle care. As the whispers fade, a deep sense of tranquility settles over Ember. She feels as though she is part of the forest itself, a leaf on the breeze, a branch swaying gently, a part of the endless rhythm of life. As Ember remains seated, her back against the ancient oak, she begins to feel a grounding energy radiating from the tree. It's as if the strength of the oak is flowing into her, filling her with a calm resilience, a quiet power that feels both timeless and true. The spirit of autumn senses this shift and speaks softly, their voice filled with warmth. The great oak shares its strength with those who seek it. Let its roots remind you of your own. Let its branches inspire you to reach for the light, even as you remain grounded. Ember places her hands on the rough bark, feeling the texture beneath her fingertips, the ridges and grooves that tell the story of 1,000 seasons. She feels as if she is connecting with the oak on a deeper level, absorbing its calm, steady energy, allowing it to merge with her own. In this moment, she imagines herself as part of the tree, her spirit intertwined with its roots, her branches reaching high, holding a quiet strength that endures through the changing seasons. This connection fills her with a sense of purpose, a reminder that she too is capable of weathering life's storms, of standing tall even when the winds of change blow. The spirit of autumn watches her, their face calm and knowing. You are part of this forest, Ember, they say gently. Its strength is your strength. Its peace is your peace. Carry this with you as a reminder that you are never alone. The wisdom of the woods is within you, guiding you always. Ember nods, a soft smile on her lips, feeling a deep gratitude for the forest, for the spirits, for the quiet beauty of nature. In the embrace of the ancient oak, she feels whole, complete, at peace with herself and the world around her. As night begins to fall gently over the whispering woods, Ember feels her body growing heavier, relaxed and at ease in the embrace of the ancient oak. The spirit of autumn, sensing that Ember is ready for rest, steps closer and speaks in a voice as soft as the evening breeze. Tonight may you rest deeply, carried by the calm energy of the forest. The trees will watch over you, the leaves will lull you, and the earth itself will cradle you in peace. Ember takes one last deep breath, feeling the cool, fresh air filling her lungs. And as she exhales, she feels any lingering thoughts melt away. She is fully present in this quiet moment, surrounded by the warmth and protection of the woods, and her heart feels light and free. Slowly, she closes her eyes, allowing herself to drift into a peaceful, dream-filled sleep. The whispers of the forest become softer, fading into the background like a gentle lullaby, and the world around her grows still. In this place of deep rest, she feels connected to the forest, as though she is part of its story, part of its rhythm. Her breathing slows, her body grows still, and she slips into a tranquil slumber, embraced by the timeless peace of the whispering woods. As she sleeps, the spirit of autumn watches over her, a quiet guardian of the night. The forest is calm, bathed in moonlight, and the gentle rustle of leaves becomes the only sound in the world. Tonight, Ember is at peace, held by the quiet magic of the forest, and her dreams come as softly as the falling leaves. As Ember sleeps soundly in the heart of the whispering woods, may you too find a place of deep rest and peace tonight. Let the calm energy of the forest fill your dreams, carrying you gently into a night of tranquil sleep. Good night, dear listener. May your heart be light, your mind calm, and may you rest deeply, cradled by the peace of nature and the quiet whispers of the woods.